Today we're going to show you how to set up the Annex on the Plenty X. As you can see, we've laid all our poles out on the ground in the right area that they need to go. Your main poles that go from the camper out to the outside of the awning just have a little hook on the end of each pole, and inside the camper there's a little loop that they just push through and hang on to. So the first thing you want to do is put those main poles in. Just let them hang down the side of the camper for a bit. Once you've done this a few times, you should be able to get this Annex up, certainly within about 10 minutes, if you do it the right way. Lay that out so that your zipper is on the rear end of the camper where the zipper starts. There we go, get that zipper into place, get it started. Can be a little tight at times, just getting it over where those poles are already sitting in place. Once you get it over there, you'll be fine. As you go along, you'll notice there's a Velcro flap. Just push that down and seal that on top of the Annex there. And that'll zip, as you can see, very, very easily across, pushing that Velcro down as you go. Now the Plenty does have quite a high-pitched roof. It is a little handy to have a step ladder, as you can see, that we're using there. On the other campers, the Savannah X and the Telegraph X, you shouldn't really need it. You can utilise the stairs of the camper. Now, although we're doing this with 2 people today, it can easily be done with 1 person. It will take you a little bit longer, but it's certainly doable. Make sure you secure that Velcro as you go. All the way to the end. Easy. Once you've got that roof on, you then just want to set up your pole structure. So those poles that we placed in the camper earlier, pull them out, start at the front. Put your pole, your vertical pole in, or your spigot pole in. Go to your next one. Bring that from your camper. Again, another spigot pole. Sits on top. We just keep going. If the canvas is bothering you or getting too heavy while you're setting up those poles, you can just push it back a little bit out of your way. It really doesn't matter of the height of these poles at this stage. At the moment we just want to get the framework set up. We'll pull the canvas over and lock it all down before we adjust all the poles. Pull that canvas over, put the spigot through the eyelet, and then there's a little elastic tab and a little hook that hooks into the pole there to secure it into place. Once you've got all those locked down, you can start adjusting your poles. Again, they're all just like a spreader pole. You undo those cam locks, push those spreaders out to bring that canvas nice and taut. Once you're all locked down, again, we just go through and adjust all those poles. You generally want those horizontal poles that are going from your camper to the outside apron of your annex to be horizontal. There we go, as you can see, once everything starts getting adjusted, you get that nice and level across the front, so the front apron is sitting all flat and square. Okay, we're just going to put the spreaders into the roof area so that all the canvas sits nice and flat. And if you are camped in the rain, all that water will run off nicely. Now we generally set the spreaders up in even sections throughout the roof. It doesn't mean that's where they have to stay. You might find, depending on the level of the ground and everything, you might need to adjust those spreaders around the roof area to get that water to exit the roof nice and easily without any pulling. Be sure to put a couple of ropes on to secure the roof into place. Even if it's not windy, it doesn't take much of a gust of wind to lift that annex up, acting like a bit of a parachute. And for the amount of time it takes to put a couple of ropes on, it's certainly worth not damaging your camper if it does get windy. Get some little Velcro tabs around your awning that secures it to the poles. These last couple of spreaders in, ropes are in.